Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. I'm Jessie Milestone, and today I would like to offer a theory as to why critics have praised The Last Jedi so much. I would also like to once again insinuate that Rian Johnson is a plagiarist, but with new information. I'm going to go after Laura Dern a bit, and then I'm just generally going to talk about why I'm still so mad about this movie. Because yeah, this is still everywhere. People are still talking about this all over the place, which should tell you something that it's stirred up this much controversy. Like, maybe at some point stop shutting down the people who don't like it and ignoring them. But anyway, that's not the point yet. We'll get there. I want to start with this whole thing about the criticism, right? People look at Rotten Tomatoes and they're like, oh my god, what an incredible disparity. 97%, of critics say it's great, and 49% only, as opposed to only 49% of the fans. How can that be? And so all the a-holes on the internet are like, well, obviously, it was a whole bunch of bots, and just people trolling. And read this article recently that said that basically if you didn't like The Last Jedi, you were like alt-right, sexist, racist, or you were just so obsessed with this nostalgia that you wouldn't have accepted anything they did that wasn't the originals, which I take a great offense to, because The Force Awakens was essentially the originals just remade, and it wasn't good. So yeah, that's definitely not where I'm coming from on this. I fall into none of those above categories. I'm just somebody who watches film with a discerning eye and noticed that this one was a heaping, steaming pile of garbage. So why can't critics see the things that are so obvious to you and me? They probably can. But what? Like, why do you think that they're all running out to clamor and say, this movie is so great? Lots of reasons. One, it's a Disney movie. You think there aren't wonderful perks and kickbacks for critics that Disney likes? You think they're not getting invited to awesome events and, advanced screenings and stuff like that? You don't think they're worried about losing those perks if they write a review panning the thing? I mean, we've seen how much the people involved with the film have come down on the fans for not liking the movie. Like, what do you think is going to happen to the critics if they come out and do the same damn thing, And then, there's also, that's like the trend right now. I mean, that's the thing is, oh, what's popular? We're going to go with that. You remember a few years ago, everyone was so mad because the Oscars were totally whitewashed. It was all white people, and Straight Outta Compton had come out that year, which, by the way, is a fucking phenomenal film. If you haven't seen it, you absolutely should go see it. It is an awesome film. Yeah, it's full of black people, and it's a wonderful movie, wonderfully acted, wonderful story, really, really nitty and gritty, like really gritty, and just like gets to the root of some wonderful things. Got totally snubbed at the Oscars, completely passed over, and there was this whole uproar, and people wanted to boycott and stuff like that, which, I can kind of understand. Like, was it racially motivated? I don't know, but it certainly it certainly deserved a lot more acclaim. It certainly deserved nominations that it didn't receive. So there's that, right? That was sitting in everyone's mind. So what happens the next year? Fences comes out, and everyone is afraid to say anything bad about it, which, to be fair, it's really kind of hard to say something bad about that. I mean, you're talking about one of the greatest American playwrights, and having that vision being lifted onto the screen and being portrayed by incredible actors like Viola Davis and Denzel fucking Washington. So it was really hard to have bad things to say about it. I mean, you may not have liked the movie because it's kind of a slower pace. It is very theatrical and play-like in its production, so it may not have been for you, but certainly, it's the kind of thing critics are going to eat up because it's an intellectual whatever film. And then this past year, what do you have? You had Get Out. Right? Get Out is not a super highbrow artsy film, the way Fences was. Get Out is a horror film with a lot of comedic elements sprinkled into it. Now, categorically, this type of movie, no matter how good it is, no matter how well it's made, is just panned by critics. Critics do not like horror films. They don't like comedies. They don't like sci-fi. There's all this stuff they just do not like. Like, categorically, if you go historically through, these are movies that constantly get snubbed for awards. These are movies that constantly get panned by critics, even though they can be excellent, thought-provoking movies, which obviously Get Out was. Again, if you haven't seen Get Out, fucking see this movie. It is hysterical and terrifying. And, you're laughing, but you're also cringing on the inside. It's a wonderful movie that can achieve those things. So, yeah, we have that. Like, what's the deal, Critics come out raving about Get Out, going nuts, going loony about it. Why? Well, because there is a message. There's a very, very strong message regarding the way Black Americans are treated and things like that. And I think it's a very powerful and poignant message, but it doesn't matter because these are movies this is a type of movie that a critic normally would have panned, no matter what. Just doesn't matter how well thought out and whatever it was. You would have critics coming out. I guarantee in any other period of time, you have critics coming out saying like, well, the metaphor is heavy-handed and the humor is hokey and this and that, and they would have trashed it because they would not at that time have been afraid of being called racist for doing so. Would they have been racist for doing so? No, they just are stupid critics who don't like horror movies, no matter how good they are. So now everyone's terrified of being accused of being this certain thing, so now they're clamoring to rush and say, like, oh, yes, I love this thing, it's so great. So maybe the issue is not the 49%, the 51% of people who think that The Last Jedi is a steaming heap of garbage. Maybe the problem is the 97% who are too afraid to actually watch a movie. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna sweat a little during this. I apologize. I'm gonna glisten. I'm sorry, glisten. Because, it is very warm in here. I'm cooking brisket right now, and I need to close all the windows so that you don't get any noise interference from the street. But brisket cooking for several hours means high heat, so that's all. Anyway, if you notice me getting a little more shiny than usual, that is the reason. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, so these critics are their balls are too small to fucking stand up to Disney and say, no, make a better movie. Like, no, this isn't good feminism. Watch Alien, watch Mad Max, watch Atomic Blonde, watch the original fucking Star Wars trilogy if you want good fucking feminism, right? Don't watch this piece of shit that does women absolutely no justice at all, that underrepresents black people as much as Star Wars ever has. Like, why, like, there's no reason, there's nothing about the diversity in this movie that should make you jump up and go, yay, but everyone's just so fucking scared of being smacked down for it, because that's exactly what Disney and Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson have done in response to the film. And fucking shame on you, J.J. And anyone else who has said that if you don't like this movie, you hate women or you're sexist, fucking shame on you, because you guys are the problem here. You guys are creating this problem where we can't have a dialogue, where we can't have a discussion, where you're sitting there and saying, well, my opinion is this, and if anyone has any different opinion, then you're completely wrong. And that is completely idiotic. You can't have discussions, you can't have change. It ignores the fact that this country is made up of millions of people who are completely diverse, who range on the spectrum of beliefs from wildly from one end to the other and everywhere in between. And everybody's opinion matters, and it should be respected. All we hear from are the people way the fuck on that side and way the fuck on that side, and we don't hear from the people in the middle like us who are saying, like, guys, look, I respect women's rights, I respect black rights, I respect gay rights, I respect everyone's rights, but at the end of the day, make me a good fucking Star Wars movie, and I don't give a shit if we're fighting those fucking battles on those screens. Those are not the battles I want to see. I want to see epic lightsaber battles. I want to see epic, battles between two warring forces of good and evil. I do not want to see your fucking social agenda battles fought out on the screen. I will go fight those battles in my life on my own. I hope you will too. But this is not the fucking vessel for them. So not only are you sitting there shoving this down our throats and forcing us to digest this, but you're also sitting here and getting mad at us when we don't agree with you? That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, dissent is what fuels creativity. It's what fuels discussion. It's what fuels all forms of progress. And you're just shutting down any kind of dissent. You just want to freeze things right where they are and be like, well, that's the way it is, so fuck all y'all. I mean, shame on you, J.J. Abrams. Shame on you, Disney. Shame on you, Kathleen Kennedy, for gendering the Force, for taking it away, for taking the Force from being something that belongs to all of us and trying to make it belong to half of us. I mean, Christ's sakes, I am a woman. I am very much a woman. I believe in being a woman. I get in touch with my femininity all the time. I like wearing dresses. I sometimes like wearing makeup and high heels and all that shit. But fuck it, I don't want the Force to be female. If you had to make me pick, I'd want the Force to be fucking male. Why? Because I respond to male energy. That's just my life. It's how it's always been. I'm attracted to masculinity. I'm attracted to male energy. So if you had asked me, gun to my head, gender the Force, I'm gonna say male. I'm gonna say male. It's not because I hate women or I'm afraid of them. God, if I was scared of myself, it'd be really fucking difficult to sleep at night. No, I am a goddamn strong, powerful, independent woman. I don't take shit from men. I don't let them push me around or put me down or tell me what my goddamn place is in this world. And I certainly fucking don't let you do that either. So fuck you, Kathleen Kennedy. Fuck you for trying to take this from us, because that's the whole bullshit thing. When you sit there and say shit like Star Wars is not for the fans, fuck yourselves. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us. You might want to start showing a little goddamn respect. So on that front, God, I'm really falling apart here. So on that front, like I said, I wanted to touch on a couple other things in regards to this movie. Something that came to my attention from I Live in Hyperspace. He made a movie about an article. I think someone else made a video, or he made a video about an article. I think someone else made a video about it too. Anyway, I'm going to link his video in the description, and he has links to all the other relevant source material for this. But basically, somebody discovered a Star Wars fan fiction that was written right after The Force Awakens came out, like a month, that predicts some oddly specific things from The Last Jedi. And you guys all know, if you've seen my review, how I feel about the fact that Rian Johnson effectively just plagiarized all of the original Star Wars material, like even lifting lines to that level of BS and lack of creativity. Apparently that wasn't the only thing he lifted from. Apparently somehow he got a hold of somebody's fucking fan fiction and was like, this seems good. I can't come up with an original idea on my own anyway, which is apparently what he's struggling to do right now for his new trilogy that's been greenlit, and he's sitting there like, well, let's go ahead with this. What's it gonna be about? I have no fucking clue. which just terrifies me, in a hugely bigly fucking words, can't even make them because fuck you, Rian Johnson sort of way. So that's what we have to look forward to. But yeah, so check out that video by I Live in Hyperspace, and see what you think, because yeah, the similarities, you can't deny them. You can't just be like, that's coincidence, because it's fucking not. And I don't know if you guys have heard this bullshit about how Laura Dern was all like, yeah, well, we all knew that my character, Holdo, was totally force sensitive. Like, fuck you. I mean, yes, probably she was. Mon Mothma was probably force sensitive. The force flows through all of us. That's always a thing. Like, everyone has always had force in them and, like, been a part of the force. That's always been a thing. If you're not fucking retarded, you would figure that out. But you don't need to fucking sit there and be like, yes, well, she used the force. As if your character was somehow suddenly conscious of this. She fucking wasn't. That's not a thing. It's not in the script. It's not anywhere in the goddamn material. There's nothing in it to suggest that's an important goddamn part of the plot. If you think your character's force sensitive, great. Keep it to your fucking self. I don't care. You know, you just want to be special. You just want to be like, I use the force too. Most of us are fairly goddamn certain that Han Solo is force sensitive. Is there anything in that to be like, oh, Han uses the force? No. You just understand that some people are trained to use the force like Jedi. Some people have a higher, are more in touch with it than other people. And some of them just have a natural ability to sort of have things go their way without necessarily knowing what it is and understanding that they're actually tapping into this greater thing. But the force has always been a hugely important part of the rebellion. Why do you think their most formal way of saying farewell is may the force be with you? I mean, come fucking on. Get your head out of your asshole. Stop trying to make yourself more special and more important than you were. Oh, and when I was looking at this quote, I saw an article that was going on about how that moment was like the most riveting, special moment when Holdo sacrifices herself, and oh my god, what an incredible thing that happened. I'm like, fuck you, I didn't give a shit. I was like, yes, the bitch is dead. Thank God we don't have to kill any more characters I love in order to progress this story along, which is stupid. So like I said, this movie is bad. You also don't even need to care about the social agenda to acknowledge that this movie is bad. It is full of plot holes. Why do you think Disney has come out with so much extra material to explain away these fucking plot holes? I'm sorry, I don't care what kind of justification you want to make. If you need extra material to explain the movie you made, you didn't make a good fucking movie! End of story. Plain and simple. No arguments. Yes, there have always been companion books and shit and things like that to go with Star Wars, but they've usually been fun things like here's a cross-section of this ship. Here's more about the species you're introduced to and don't really get to know more about. There are additional material that, yes, enhances and augments the world, but isn't required in order for the story to make any goddamn sense. It's fucking stupid. If you need to explain this shit away, just write a better story in the fucking first place and admit that you did wrong. Like, that is what you're doing when you sit there and you're like, well, let me write out explanations for all this stupid shit that happened. That's what you're doing. You're admitting you fucked up the first time and you're trying to make corrections and just hope that no one's gonna fucking notice. Fuck you. That's idiotic. All right. Another thing that makes this, so the central plot of this movie, it's another thing that makes this really bad, is that Star Wars is a fantasy franchise, right? It's set in space, so there are sci-fi elements of it, but it has always been a fantasy movie. So it's kind of a problem when your whole plot is centered around, oh my god, what if my ship runs out of fuel? Oh, let's get codes to break this thing. Like, you've created a very sci-fi-esque plot in a fantasy movie. You're trying to make, once again, you're just showing your utter lack of understanding about what Star Wars is by trying to make it this, like, sci-fi movie, when it's fucking not. It's a fantasy adventure film, and you can't even fucking do that right. I mean, it really is upsetting to me that Rian Johnson is off being like, I don't care what the fans say, I'm not listening to criticism, I'm not going to change anything about anything I do, I'm just going to go make this trilogy, what's it going to be about? I have no fucking clue. And the thing is, right, as bad as it's going to be, like, it would almost hurt me worse if he made a good trilogy, because then I would be like, fuck, you can do this, you can do this correctly in the Star Wars goddamn universe, where were you X years ago when we fucking needed you for this fucking important ass movie? So that's a thing that's bothering me a lot, thinking about that. I also think it's really dumb, like, well, you need separate writers. I mean, that's part of what, I mean, yes, the whole thing, like, when George Lucas wrote Star Wars, he was not precious about his script. He was fine with the actors changing lines and ad-libbing things. He was fine with that getting changed around. This was his story, his world, etc. But as far as the actual dialogue and the pieces that fit together, he was willing to relinquish an amount of control in order to make it a good thing. That is what we're missing right now. Filmmaking is a collaborative process in which everybody has a role and everyone needs to do their fucking role and do it correctly and then let the fuck go and let somebody else have their influence. That's what makes it good, is you have those checks and balances. You lose that when you're like, here, take the reins, just go. Like, then you have just this self-indulgent bullshit with actually absolutely no cinematic value whatsoever. And that is exactly what we're coming to in Star Wars. It's so fucking frustrating. And by the way, like, criticism is how you fucking grow as a person. No writer, no artist, no anybody got to where they were just blindly ignoring everybody's criticism and being like, well, you're all wrong and stupid. I know better than you. Let me just keep on going. By the way, it's hilarious to me that The Last Jedi DVD sales opened behind Justice League and Jumanji. I just want to say Jumanji was a far superior movie to The Last Jedi, and I would watch that any day of the week over Last Jedi or The Force Awakens. So there's that. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just gonna sweat to death if I keep going much longer. So that's where I am. I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. There's so much out there that I'm still angry about, so you can expect more of this. If there's topics regarding this movie that I haven't touched on, please let me know about them in the comments. I'd love to get to them. This is fun. I like yelling. God, I'm gross. Also, it's been brought to my attention that when you do things like be a YouTube person, you should also have a social media presence, because that's kind of what everything is all about these days. So I caved. I got an Instagram. It's Mindless Entertainment. Go figure. The cow is there too, because branding, I guess, and my name, Jesse Milestone. You'll actually figure out how to spell it if you find my Instagram. You can follow me doing super interesting things right now, like cataloging the massive feast that I'm making for my Passover Seder on Sunday. So yeah, go do that stuff, and let me know how you feel, because I'm always interested.